Glittery, spooky costumes, scary light-up decor, creative pumpkin carvings, door-to-door candy collecting. All of this has people trying to outdo each other every October. Is Halloween really a unique American tradition and the innocent fun day that most Muslims believe it to be? Or is it a festival that is forbidden in Islam? Let's learn about that. There are two main categories of festivals: cultural and religious. When it comes to religious, there's no compromise on that, as it has shirk involved in it, and Halloween is one of them, as it has clear paganism involved, associating partners with Allah, shirk, which is against the core element of our belief, a major sin that is never forgiven. Not only that, it has clear association with magic, jinns, shayateen, spirits, and pleading to them other than Allah. Some people would still say that what's so bad in celebrating it, wearing shiny costumes, in pumpkin carvings, going out for candy collection, trick-or-treating. It seems so much fun. Why we should not do all of this? We don't believe in what others do, but we are just celebrating it. So we should first understand that the beginnings of this day date back to almost 2000 years to a festival in Europe known as Samhain festival. It marked the end of harvest season and the beginning of New Year. People who celebrated it were pagan worshippers. They believed that the spirits of their dead were let free to roam around on the earth. They would go door to door and collect food, sacrificial animals, crops, to offer it to please their deities and also to please these spirits so that they do not harm them. Not only constricted to that, but they would also ask about future from these spirits. So the collection of food for them has now given the name of trick or treat. Then, if anyone would not participate in giving, it was said that affliction will fall upon them. Allahu Akbar. Our belief is that khair or shar is from Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. We believe in qadr, destiny, that whatever is written will come upon us. We cannot blame it on others, people, things, ghosts, or any bad that comes to us. Then the tradition of costume wearing comes from the same roots. They would build huge bonfire and disguise in animal heads, skins, and different kinds of clothing to keep the spirits away. Really, is it so? Can spirits of the dead roam around the earth among us? What does Quran and Sunnah tells us? That the souls of evil, wicked people are locked up in Sijin, from Sijin, which is prison, jail, dungeon, beneath the 7 earths, along with their records, on a high security alert. They cannot come out from that prison. It is in Suratul Mutaffifin. And the souls of the righteous ones, our pious people, are in Illiyin, from Ulu, the highest place, highest station above the 7 skies near Allah's Arsh, Sidratul Muntaha. The souls of good people reside there. No soul can ever roam around the earth. This was one thing. Then centuries later, this festival was replaced as a saint's day. They would honor their saints, good people, on November the 1st. While October 31st was the All Hallows Eve, which is Halloween in modern day. And there is another association with Halloween, which we would not want to hear, is that in recent times, from Saint's Day, it has become Satan Day for devil worshippers. Ma'adallah. Shaitan, who is mal'oon, who is accursed, is celebrated on this day. This day is celebrated as the day of witchcraft, forcing, fortune-telling, superstitions, magic, sorcery, which is haram. A believer never seeks alternative means to turn to others to fulfill their desires. A believer turns to Allah for all of his needs. So this is all behind trick-or-treating, costume wearing, pumpkin carvings. The thing that seems fun turns out to be a sin. A believer always do things for Allah's pleasure and not follow his own whims and desires. Many times we do sins unknowingly, astaghfirullah. So we should not follow blindly, but we must have knowledge of everything before we do anything. And we should keep asking Allah for guidance. The dua that we should all make is Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan warzuqna ittiba'ah wa arina al-batila batilan warzuqna ijtinabah. Oh Allah, show us the truth as truth and inspire us to follow it, and show us falsehood as falsehood and inspire us to avoid it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides us towards truth and piety. Subhanallah, Islam erases ignorance. And what an ignorance to decorate your homes and yards with hanging spider webs, bats, ghosts, figurines, graves, and skeleton mummies. A convert said that I left paganism because of all this ignorance and was shocked to see Muslims celebrating it. Astaghfirullah. Some people say that we do not celebrate it, but we just give candies. So you can give candies any other time of the year, so that you are not a part of this celebration. And how much money is wasted on all of these decorations and sweets and candies when there are so many people who sleep hungry, and how many bad things happen on this night under the tag of scary, spooky, fun night. Listen to the stories of people, what happened to them. Going to the haunted houses or cornfields was not fun at all. We should teach our children our religion, our ritual, aqidah, belief and theology. We have our two festivals, our Eidain, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. We should celebrate them fully, dress up, share food and gifts. We should look forward to these festivals that Allah has given us. Religious festivals and anything that has paganism, shirk, magic, shayateen involved in it is haram. We must not celebrate them and find alternatives. Instead of wasting time begging for candies, roaming around the streets and taking up sins, go in masajid as families. It's easy to say, but it takes a lot of effort when you have to apply and bring Islam in your actions. If you think that you will be a part of this celebration, then you can take off from work and kids from schools. Please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by saving yourself and the whole communities from fitan, be a part of goodness, spend time with righteous people and not with the evil ones. Do not be a part of glittery spooky costumes, scary light up decor, creative pumpkin carvings, door to door candy collecting. Do not compete each other in this ignorance every October. Be in the company of pious people and outdo each other in goodness, in good works, each and every single minute. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspire us and our children towards the truth and good works, and may He save us from all kinds of fitan. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.